What's going on, everybody?
Hey, y'all.
Yeah, we are back.
Woo!
It's Drinks and Conversation.
The podcast.
Yes, and I'm Intro Picks, and I'm always in the building.
And I'm Oxytocin, and it's always going down.
What up, Oxytocin?
Hey, yo.
Yeah, we are back. We got a very, very special. This is going to be a good episode.
I think so, too.
Yeah, we got BFit in the building.
Hey, now.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody?
Say what's up to the people. How you doing, man?
How you going to tell him to say
good.
what's
I know,
up to the
after he
people?
done said what's up, right?
Just say
Give him what's up again. You know what I'm saying?
What's up, everybody? Oh, man.
BFit, so you're a fitness trainer.
Yes,
Or
sir.
health coach.
Health coach.
Yes, trainer.
All right, so
And
tell
I
us a
like
little bit about yourself.
All right, so my name
You
is
got to speak a little bit into the mic.
my name is Bertrand, health coach, physical trainer. Been doing it for the past 7 years. Very exciting. I'm 24, just trying to change the game a little bit in the fitness industry.
Okay.
The way it's going.
What are you trying to change exactly?
It's just people's education and just the mentality behind the fitness industry and how everybody view weight loss or just health in general.
Gotcha. What are you bringing? Because a lot of people know about fitness. People who do what you do know about fitness, know about health, know about wellness. So what is it that you're doing that's different?
Well, it's the dynamic between not just your body, but the mind, body, and soul connection between fitness. A lot of people are like, oh, I want to have a great body, but they don't understand the mental side of having a great body. They don't understand that there's a soul aspect to it too.
Well, BFit, you're going to have to explain it to us because let me tell you, look, we've been on this road time again. So we trying to know, we want to know, what do we have to do? Like,
From
what
two
do,
unfit people to one fit person.
to be fit. Because everybody want a fit body, you know, but everybody's different. So, like, explain what is your recommendations on how somebody can lose weight and get the body that they want without surgery, of course.
Okay. Oh yeah, most definitely without surgery. But first thing I would say is your mental. Your body goes where your mind goes. So if you're not mentally ready to get in shape or mentally ready for that body that you want, you're never really gonna have it. If you know what that means, you know what I'm saying? Okay. So and then that starts also with like proper nutrition. But I lay down way before that. I always say the first thing is water. Because you're 70% water and you need to change your water to change your health. That's the biggest thing that I always try to tell any client that I have or anybody that wants to get that body.
So when you say change your water, what do you mean?
Most definitely. I mean, like your tap water, bottled water. Most people think that's like really healthy to drink, but I recommend Kangen water to all my patients.
What is that?
Kangen water?
Where do you find that at? I know he bringing it.
Kangen water. Okay.
Where do you find that at? And what is it?
Okay, so Kangen water you'll find you won't find in stores. You'll I guess I supply Kangen water. There's a whole bunch of distributors around America and like worldwide, excuse me. But it comes from a machine that takes your tap water and turns it into alkalized water.
Oh wow.
Alkaline waters. And the benefits of the Kangen water is what?
First things first, you're gonna get that body that you want.
Will water actually do that? I want to say, well, we missing something. Give me that damn part. I don't know.
It ain't deer park, it's the Kangen water.
The Kangen water.
See,
okay.
You ain't gonna make no progress.
Yeah, I gotta see.
Okay.
You know, I gotta get there. I'm a work in progress. Yeah.
But just Kangen water is like, it's real amazing because it's like it like I said, it takes tap water, turns into alkalized water. But a lot of people don't know they're really acidic. So our world all around us, our air, everything that we eat is real acidic. So by changing your body from an acidic state to an alkaline state, you can really get rid of waste a lot quicker, fat a lot quicker, and you can also get just healthy a lot quicker and more effective too for long term.
Okay, so are you saying that the number one thing you have to do is change your water and you'll see big differences?
Yes.
Across the board.
Yes.
It's Kangen water.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And tell us a little bit about the 30-day challenge, the Kangen water challenge.
So the 30-day challenge with Kangen water, it's real simple. You drink 3/4 to a gallon of Kangen water every single day for 30 days. You drink nothing else but this water. The reason behind it is because it takes about a good 30 days for your body to flush out all the toxins out of your body. So it starts from the brain all the way down to your the bottom of your feet. You see, so it has to flush all that stuff out from your body. So that's why the water will take about 30 days to flush it all out.
Okay, so now with this water, can you just eat and drink anything with it, or do you have to stay away from certain stuff?
I'll definitely say stay away from any sodas, sports drinks, energy drinks, because that will mess with the alkalinity of your body and that drink.
Now, is this shit nasty? Like, is this some nasty ass water that we got to know about? Because it's sounding a little like you might be the only one drinking this water.
It's water. It's water, just like every other water, but it's just.
Or is it like is it a machine that you have to buy, or is it like it comes in bottled water? Explain how we get our hands on it.
All right, so it's a machine you have to get, but however, before you get it, I supply people with it. I supply like 2 weeks free for people, but instead I did 30 days so people can really see the true effects of it. You know, my personal story with it was I moved from Texas to Maryland overnight. So 12 hours, I dropped my college, I dropped my job, everything, because my mom, she was sick in the hospital.
Wow.
And I was like, all right, great. I know I have this Kangen water. It's going to literally heal her. So I drove here. She had surgery. She had 3 major surgeries before she saw me. Took her, and she's still been recovering from each surgery before she saw me. And within 3 days of drinking the water, when we were in the hospital, it took her, she drank about a half a gallon, and she was peeing after major surgery, which the doctors were like kind of blown. They were like, well, why are you doing that? She had if you're not familiar with like her hysterectomy, so she got all her female organs taken out.
Yeah.
So it's real painful. Women take about 6 to 8 weeks to recover, and it takes about a full half a year to actually function, your hormones to be level like regular. So for her, it took her 3 full days to recover from surgery back normal, and the only thing she changed was her water.
Wow.
Give me some of that water. Give me some of that water.
That's right. And how's your mom's doing? Okay.
Oh yeah, she's great.
That's great. We like to
amazing.
hear that. That's wonderful.
Man, we gotta get us some water, dog.
I got my water.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
She leaving us
I
out.
got my
This the
water.
water right here? No, okay,
Yeah.
so how much is the machine that we have to get if we
you
do
know,
it, or
you
we
can
could just get it from get the
Distributor.
water
So
from
how
you?
much is it if you're purchasing it from a distributor?
It depends on who you work with. With me, it's free. I give it out for free.
First 30 days.
For the first.
Y'all
30
ain't gonna
days.
be getting it free
All right,
forever
that's-
now.
I was about to say.
You better let
better
these
read that
people know. You
clause.
better. Let me tell you, you gotta put a cap on your free.
Freeness.
Okay,
God.
don't let that
Yeah.
look.
And it's
30
not even free.
days.
It's a trial. It's a
Yeah,
trial.
trial.
You move it
Don't
up.
Don't be
Yeah,
trying to get it
trial.
free
Yeah.
forever. Okay.
Well, we
Save
gonna
your
do the trial.
coins while you drinking the free water, so you already got the money to
So you
pay for
already
your
got-
water when it's
Yeah.
time.
And this is a challenge, actually.
Yes.
So we want to participate. I definitely want to do it. I drink water almost pretty much every day.
Sorry.
You know what?
Womp womp.
Water and liquor sometimes
Okay,
they
here
help
we
to
go.
still
There
still
we
help
go.
you pee at the same time. Like,
Say,
you
don't
know.
lie to that man's face.
Hey.
Don't lie to that man's face.
I've
I
had
ain't
most
seen,
of the day.
I haven't seen you drink any water in all the time I've known you. So
Oh well.
How you
know,
functioning?
I keep,
How
I
your
keep parts of my
kidneys,
life
okay?
behind closed
How are your
doors.
no, but you're also in the process of writing a book. Now I know you don't have a name for that book right now, but what is the book going to be about?
It's gonna be about man, that's the hard part. It's about like the 7 steps to get healthy, but also incorporating the mind-body connection and explaining to people how that all works together. This new age style of like fitness, it's like, hey, go work out, go jump on a treadmill, lose weight. But I want to take people back to the natural way of doing it without stepping into a gym. Because then when I say, all right, let's lose weight this year, you're thinking, damn, I gotta go to a gym, I gotta go on this like treadmill, run for hours, and it's like that old way, that old mentality is not working. Because one of the biggest things is our food change, so we have to change.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's the biggest thing that I want to incorporate into the book, and I don't know how to do it just yet.
Okay.
It's gonna be a damn good book. Because I think that's why people are always like, for myself, for example, and for intro picks as well. I'm not. I'm gonna stay with you. I'm gonna stay with you. But we go through. It's just so many ups and downs.
Yes.
You're fat, then you're thin. Then you're working out, then you're not. And it's a cycle. It's a cycle. But I think if we were to get our mental right and really understand and probably make that mind, body, and soul connection, it'll be a complete lifestyle change, and we'll cruise instead of just up and down. I just feel so tired of going back and forth. Like, damn, I'm fat again.
Yeah.
I gotta work out again. Doing it over and over and over again.
It's like you lose all this weight, and I guess you get to a level of comfortability.
Getting them burgers and fries again,
and then
getting
you be
fresh.
back on it, and then it comes back like out of nowhere. I mean, even with my own story, I lost around 80 pounds and kind of almost gained it back. So we ain't really lose too much. But my thing is, my question, let's talk about food.
Yes.
Okay, so what are the right things to eat, especially somebody like myself that love chips and meat and things like that. So what are some substitutes?
And
that
someone
we could
who doesn't use their stove. Literally, this guy has a $20 gas bill, so he doesn't.
You know what? You're not gonna go on my gas bill.
Oh wow, dang, she calling you out all the way. Oh man. So the biggest thing I'll tell people: stay away from processed food.
No salami.
No, nothing that if it has the label, don't eat it.
They say don't eat broccoli either.
Oh, please eat broccoli. I love broccoli.
All right.
I like the way he said that. Oh, please.
No, I tell people, look, man, the easiest way, especially for you intro picks right here, you don't use your stove, start using your stove. Okay. Start cooking your food, because if you cook your food, you know what's in it. If we go to say like McDonald's or Wendy's, we don't know what they put in the meat. We don't know if it's really meat. A lot of people don't even know this, but the meat that it's like packaged in the store, it's like all the parts that they didn't want to put in the real meat. Like if it has cancerous tumors on it, they'll cut it off, grind it up, and then that's what McDonald's buys, and that's why the McDouble is like $1.
Yeah, that's why it's so cheap.
Yeah.
So, but what about the meat in the store? Because some of that stuff in the store, depending on where it's at, I mean, do we really trust that? Like,
unless you about to go out there and start cutting and killing stuff yourself, you don't have to trust somebody.
Safeway meat be looking a little suspicious. I'll be like, hold up, how long this been here?
That's so true. But it goes back to the whole thing. If I tell people, like, if you cut an animal and you let it out and you let it just like sit there, you'll see it start to rot.
Right.
But if you go to the food in the in the store, it sits there for like 10 days and it's not rotting. Why?
Right. Preservatives.
They injected it with some type of stuff. So you see, they injected.
But we can't trust nothing these days in the stores, because like, where do we go to get something non-traditional? Because we can't trust stuff in the stores. We can't trust
organic
stuff that's even when it says organic. Like, we can't trust the things that are in the stores. So what can we do?
Biggest thing, I say, go to your local. There's always local farmers out there that are doing their own thing that you can always.
So you gotta take that extra step. You gotta go to the farmers markets. Well, okay, all right, calm down, killers. They do exist.
She called you all the way out today. No, but it's you have to take that extra step, because if you were diagnosed with cancer today, you would take that extra step to make sure that you don't get it anymore. You know what I mean?
You're right.
And if you got sick and you couldn't work or anything, you would take an extra step to make sure that you never got sick again. So start now before you're not sick. It's not about we focus on getting healthy after we're sick, instead of not getting healthy. It's about disease prevention.
What do you think is that most people think that they're healthy because they're not sick?
They know they're not healthy.
Well, you're not the healthiest. But you be like, okay, I don't have any problems, blood sugar good, everything, So do you think that's the reason?
I think the biggest reason is advertisement. It's what I call, there's two type of things in your brain. There's the pleasure sensor, and then there's the it's like you run to things that are pleasurable, and then you run away from pain. So the media tells us, like, like you have to have a nice body, you have to look good, you have to do this, you have to do that. And a lot of times we run towards that image, but it's real painful to get that image. So would rather just sit in front of like a TV or whatever and see somebody else do it. And they're like, it's okay, keep doing what you're doing. If you don't have a problem yet, it's okay. You know what I'm saying?
So what about somebody, and I don't mean to ask you all these questions.
No, it's
but
all
you
good.
gonna ask all the questions, but I do. Okay, so what about somebody who is overweight and they don't have the energy to push themselves or motivate themselves to work out, to be more energetic, and to get out of that routine of just coming home, watching TV, going to sleep? You know, speak to that person.
All right, to that person. If you would see,
okay.
Yeah, just called you out.
I got one friend.
I'm speechless because I'm like somebody.
Okay. Listen, let me have my little. I got a friend by the name of.
I would tell that person just to slide in my DMs. Just hit me up, call me. What's the biggest thing? That's the thing I do. You know, I help people that are unmotivated, that don't have the energy. I find ways to fit your budget into what you want to do. Because everybody can do this. Anyone can do this. It's not hard. You just have to get creative. And if you haven't done the studying, I have. So call me up and I'll help you out for free. You know what I mean? I'll help you out, and then once you get on your feet,
for a trial, say trial. I help you out for a trial. You know, yeah. All right.
And also, you do have a group.
Yes.
On Facebook, so tell us a little bit about that too, where you guys can go on Facebook, and I'm part of that group. He gives great information. He's always updating it with things that you can eat, things that you can do, just great information to just have so you can make better choices. But go ahead and tell us the inspiration behind that group.
So my Facebook comes from the idea that a lot of people don't know what to do. They're not motivated, they're not excited. But I'm really excited. I have a couple friends that are excited about fitness, and it's all about community. You know what I'm saying? When you work with 1 or 2 or 3 and 4 people that are excited about getting healthy, one day you may not feel like getting healthy in your pics, but oxytocin want to get healthy. So that day she may excite you. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about being in community with other people that want to achieve what you want to achieve.
What you're trying to
so can you get on this?
I'm on board. I'm about to change my water. I'm about to get on board. I'm about to do it. So give us 3 tips real quick.
Yes.
Give us 3 tips. So change your water.
Yep.
Okay.
Change your words. Words is the biggest thing. The words that you're using are literally creating your reality and your mindset. So affirmations are a big thing too. I tell people all the time, affirmations.
Okay.
You can do it.
So telling yourself you skinny when you really fat. So
no, that's
alternative facts.
That's a lie.
Alternative facts.
That's not an affirmation.
It make you feel good. Listen. All right. So
and
you have that
3.
kind words and things like that. So number 3.
Start where you are. It's so easy.
Great.
Start where you are. If you have to walk. If you can run. If you can't run, crawl. Whatever you got to do, just start where you are. It's real simple. Just walk. You know what I mean? After work, instead of taking the car from the bus stop or whatever, hey, just walk. Don't get picked up from work. Sometimes I do this to my dad all the time. He'll be like, hey, are you home? I'll be like, no. That way he walks home.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
I don't know.
I'm gonna relax on that one. No, but
Dad never been home. We good. I told him to walk on. No.
If he ain't back in 30 minutes, then I'm gonna go
I
out.
know. Time to go look for him. Time to go look for him.
No, but that's actually really good. Like for me, instead of doing like the elevators, if I feel safe, I'll take the stairs. You know, I don't know what building
You might not make it upstairs.
Exactly. If you need a key card to get in, I'll take the stairs. You know, or if I'm just grocery shopping, I'll park in the furthest parking spot. You know, and walk the long way. So that's good advice. So I'm gonna start where I'm at. If I keep doing that. How are you gonna start intro picks by where you're at?
Well, where I'm at at this point in time in my life, I know. What about eating at night?
Eating at night?
Because that's my kryptonite. So what about eating at night?
I would say drink water, because the sensor for like hunger and like cravings is the same as thirst. So you actually may be thirsty instead of hungry. So your body is just craving that water.
You sure?
Yes.
A little bit like hunger.
But
I know hunger.
But if you really have to eat, go with some fruits and some veggies. Oranges, cut them up and then eat that. Some hummus and some like whole wheat pita bread or like some wheat bread. Oh man, that's the bomb. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so we moving on through
I would suggest starting with the orange.
Started with the orange.
That pita bread and hummus takes a different palate to appreciate.
Oh yeah.
He's like, oh, that's awesome. I'm like, that ain't
the
pizza.
whole thing.
Like, what you talking about? I ain't no pizza. No.
Yeah.
Okay, so like grapes and things like
Yeah,
that.
something sweet. Start off there.
See, I'm getting there. We getting there. I'm gonna let my friend know, and then we gonna do it like that. Okay.
No, but I want you to also drop. I'm sorry, Intrapix. Did you have another question for our fabulous guest? No. Did you have a question?
Go ahead.
I'm telling you to go ahead if you had a question.
I didn't have anything.
Because I wanted him to. I hate when you do that.
She forgot.
I didn't. I was going to tell you to go ahead and drop your website because I've been browsing through it as we've been talking. Great information on there. Also drop your Facebook, your Instagram handles so people can find you and follow you because they need to know about Kangen water and they also need to know about the information you give out.
Yeah.
So they can get skinny. Summer's 4 months away. Get your shit together. Sorry.
I think I'm gonna start a summer challenge then too.
Yeah. Hashtag get your shit together.
So the best way to find me is clickso.com/bnangamba because that has all my social media right on there. So Clickso, CLYXO.com/BNGAMPA. Enter, and then all my social media from my Facebook to my YouTube is on there, and it's free to make an account. Anyone can go on there and make an account.
Okay.
So,
all right.
Can I just say I love how you threw in the enter? I don't think anyone's ever said enter.
I know.
I mean, that's the full way to find it.
That's the full way. Instructions.
Yes.
If
you don't hit enter, you're not going to make it, okay? Like, wow, enter.
Don't forget that. Don't forget that. Okay, so not to start off with some bad news, but this leads into health and fitness and things like that. So we all know World Star, one of the biggest websites out there.
I had to be extra. I'm sorry.
Okay. And Q from World Star, the founder of World Star, he actually passed away due to a heart attack. So, and he was a big guy, and he actually, it's been reported that he had trainers and he worked out and things like that. But even still doing that, even if you're a big guy, are the risks still great for you to have a heart attack and still be unhealthy? What can we do? You know what I'm saying?
And he was 44, so 44 was pretty young. He was young,
very young. That's very young.
And he had to be active. I mean, come on. He has,
He had to be active.
He has a big company. I mean, you would think. That don't mean that.
When you on the top, you're not doing too much, and that's just and that's any CEO, whatever. The higher you get, the less work you do. Okay. So everyone knows that. Trying to. Yeah.
That's probably why he ain't losing a whole lot of weight. But he was. They say he was working out. So and he had chefs and stuff like that. He had the money for it. So what? So why would this happen to someone like that?
Because the sad reality, the symptom of a heart attack, there are no symptoms. It just happens. And over time, your body just gets stressed out, and then boom, it happens. So there's no symptom for the heart attack, like I just said. So I just really know, boom, it just happens. And it's sad to say, and condolences to his family and stuff.
Absolutely.
But man, that must be hard. But what you have to do is it should click in you that hey, I need to start doing something. You know what I'm saying? So that's the biggest thing.
What could he have done, or someone in that situation? Not even in that situation, because you don't know.
Yeah.
So what can we do, literally, to say that we don't want to be a victim of, having a heart attack?
Start where you are. Kangen water. Change it. Hit me up. Let's get you on the water. Let's get you going.
All right. I get it. So yeah. So.
Oh, you know what that just reminded me of?
What?
I hit it. Because
Ray J.
he was like, I get it. Sorry.
They're whack, so that was whack.
But it was funny. It was funny.
But you know, Worldstar has created, I think,
He
has
did good
impacted.
for himself.
Yeah, he did good
I
for
just
himself.
hope the papers and everything were in order.
I mean, I don't know. Is Worldstar going to continue? I mean,
It's gonna continue.
It's gonna
It's definitely gonna continue.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's going to.
I just hope the right
It's like
people.
a way of
Worldstar.
You know. That's like my biggest fear. Like,
being on
look,
Worldstar.
no, just like if something happened and I hear that, I gotta make sure like you gotta block your face. Like, what is going on? Am I in danger? What's going on? I don't want no one screaming Worldstar around me. Like that is the ultimate. Some shit about to go down. You need to watch out.
But they set the level. It's like if it's not on Worldstar, it's kind of one of those things that it's not. You don't want to say it's not official, but you just know that it's news or it's
I guess.
something.
I mean, I used to go to Worldstar every day, but this was like a grip ago. Like, nah, I mean, I don't really go to Worldstar anymore. I think this is I've gotten a little older, but I mean, I still don't want nobody saying it around me. What's going on?
Someone says Worldstar, you're gonna
I mean,
knock out somebody.
I love the introduction to ratchetness a little bit. Like I felt like
You
it introduced
are-
us
you
to
do.
the
You
ratchetness. Because some of the stuff it'd be funny, but then some of the stuff is over the top because you see it's
Nice
unfiltered.
balance.
Yeah,
That's a
it's,
balance.
it's
Good balance.
unfiltered a whole way.
It's
But
something for everybody up there. From intro pics to Donald Trump.
I'm not a.
You on Worldstar intro pics?
No, I'm not on Worldstar.
I'm gonna start looking tonight. I'm
I'm not on there. I'm not on there. Maybe it can be on there in a positive light. I don't know, but you know, we'll see. You on Worldstar? You trying to go Worldstar?
Nah, I'm alright.
So, what do you think about this new president that we have now? Are you a Republican, Democrat, independent? What's your political stance?
My political stance. I'm in the military, so I'm not really allowed to
Don't do
talk
it.
about what my stance is.
So, if you're in the military, you really can't talk about what your stance is politically?
Well,
No.
yeah.
Don't let- no,
yes,
if it's
no,
not gonna-
It's like
Because if you say something, you never know who might pull. Who was it? Sorry, just a sidetrack. There was this guy in the Secret Service who went on his Twitter and he basically said that I guess he would not take a bullet for Donald Trump, and because of his position, now he's fired. Now he has no job. Now he goes through all this stuff. I think when you're in certain positions, you can't speak freely. You can't say how you
But
feel.
that's a different story.
It's
Whether
not a
he's
different
saying
story
that you,
because
whether you're a
never
Republican
know where
or
this
Democrat,
man may
or whether
go, and if he says something like this, it may just come back and bite you in the butt. So it's not worth it. But don't worry, we'll say everything.
I would say
Democrat.
We just
Don't
gonna
say
throw it on
a
him.
word. Blink once if you're Democrat. Blink two if you're Republican. Right?
But no, I gotta say, I love my country and I serve my country. Like I'm serving it now, so Donald Trump is my president, and I have
that's
no
right.
quarrels about that. You know
I
what I'm
know
saying?
that's
So whatever happens, that's my president, and I stand by him.
That's what I like. I know that's right. Talk about honor, integrity.
But let's talk about it because now you're in the military and you're here to serve our country. And first of all, thank
And
you.
we yes.
You know.
I was just
Okay,
about
so
to say.
I'll beat you to it. I'll beat you to it. Don't try to steal my shine.
no.
Don't you know what? Still stolen.
Hey,
Look,
that's messed up.
okay, so thank you.
Thank you so
no
much.
worries, no
yes,
worries.
yes.
Now you pledged to serve our country,
Yes,
but
sir.
does that excuse the fact that you have an opinion still?
Yes.
I mean, it doesn't discredit the fact that you are laying your life on the line to defend our country and how much you love being here and protecting the rights of everybody. But at the end of the day, you still have an opinion and you still have the freedom and the right to express your opinion about the direction of the country.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So kind of, you know.
Well, this is the best way I explain it. I tell people that when I signed the contract, I knew I was giving up some rights, so other people like my family, like you guys, have those rights. So I don't mind that my opinion is kind of sheltered or held inside because someone else can have their own opinion.
To have the
You know what I'm
freedom
saying?
to have their
Yeah.
own opinion.
So other people
I
have done it
respect
before
that.
me. So
Yeah.
I know that's right.
I know that's right. And that's a true.
You know that freedom of speech is dead. You
That-
say something, they come at you like vultures. There's for every reaction, there's a reaction. So
So true. So
Get out of
true.
love.
Okay, but what about the main thing, like protecting the Constitution? Like what you're sworn to do as far as a soldier.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But going against something that really isn't protocol or stands against the ethics of the United States of America.
He wouldn't do it.
Oh yeah, most definitely I wouldn't do it. You see, just because we signed the contract doesn't mean we have to abide by everything it says, because if something doesn't seem right or nothing like that, I can still stand up and voice my opinion and be like, look, sir, no, this goes against what I'm trained to do. You know what I'm saying? Because we still got rules that we have to abide by, even though we signed the paper saying, hey, I'm going to lay my life down on the line, but doesn't say be ignorant and follow every order. You know what I'm saying?
Preach.
You better preach. I know that's right.
The Holy Ghost.
Take me to church now.
Well, speaking of people not doing what other people want them to do and having their own opinions, I don't know if you heard of Chrisette Michelle. She's been taking a lot of heat for actually attending the inauguration. And her career is kind of suffering right about now with the black culture and the black community because she was at the inauguration. So a lot of people want to know that she probably did it for the money, in a sense. But she says she did it. She's an artist.
Quick question. Inform me about what happened. I was on duty, so I didn't get to watch all that. What happened?
Okay. You want to elaborate?
Go ahead.
All right. So a lot of people, you know, from what's been reported, that a lot of artists were rejecting going to the inauguration or performing at the inauguration for President Trump. So Chrisette Michelle was offered to come to perform, reportedly about $750,000.
Which turned out to be $250.
It turned out to be about $250, and then you know,
that's all.
So she took a lot of flack because it was kind of like you're supporting someone who's against women's rights. You're just supporting something that our community isn't in favor of. But she's saying that she's trying to be a voice and also be a representation of us because nobody else like us was there.
Oh yeah, I mean, someone got to step up for us, I guess, right? But no, at the end of the day, I would tell her, go make your money. You know what I'm saying? It's America, land of opportunity. Someone says no to an opportunity, then it might be your position to step in an opportunity, because good or bad publicity is still publicity. So
I said that.
What do you think? What do you think?
Listen, I think go get your money too, and I don't think it's always about money with this, especially when it comes to somebody that's so unpopular like the president that we've come to know. But I do think that you take that opportunity, but you take that platform and make it something that you can be proud of, in a sense. Like take it to show to do exactly what she's doing. Now I think she could have went a little further, but you know, who am I to say that? But I'm saying at the same thing. But at the end of the day, she's still an artist, you know, and people hire artists all the time.
I just hope she still gets hired.
She may not get hired no more.
I mean,
well, you never know.
In her case, I feel like you got to secure your own pockets. You have a demographic. You have a set audience. Like, these are the people that listen to you. These are the people that buy your stuff. These are the people that support you. Chrisette Michelle's not like, she's not that mainstream where everybody is supporting her. Like, you have a not small, a strong but small group of people who are swiping their credit cards for you. So, and now you've upset damn near all of them. So I'm just wondering how that's going to fare for you. Like, at the end of the day, I hate that that's happening. At the end of the day, it's her decision. You know what I mean? But I just hope she's ready to deal with the actual consequences of it. Because people say they're not buying her stuff. And they want
I don't think people would buy it to begin with.
That's what I'm saying.
No, but I'm just saying, like, even though
you gotta make your money, but don't f up your money at the same time. So it's like a double-edged sword. Like,
but I get that. But then again, there's a lot of things that she did that people didn't want, and I guess like if you're a real fan of hers, you already know her motives and and what she likes to do.
Look, if you're a real
She's
fan, you're a
performed for other
fan. We don't really
presidents
know
before.
anything. I know the music you sing. I know that you entertain me, and that's about as much as I know. I mean,
But she's performed for other people before.
But we're talking about this man who clearly has said certain things against a certain race of people that you identify with.
I mean, yeah,
who has
you're
definitely
right.
said some hurtful things. We can't forget about all the things Donald Trump says. Not just Donald Trump. He comes with a lot of negative things that he's done, things that he said, things that he continues to do. So, I mean, it's a lot with that. That's why it's hard for you to disassociate someone going to his inauguration and performing. You can't disassociate the fact that, oh, she's just doing her job. No, it seems like you're supporting him because he's done so much bad. It's like it's just hard to differentiate between the two.
Well, I'm gonna say this: I didn't go to the inauguration. All right, so I didn't go to the inauguration. But guess what?
Happened was,
if they would have paid me about X amount of dollars, now I might have showed up. You know what I'm saying? It's not that I'm supporting you. It's that, listen,
look,
this is a gig. This is business. And it's not it's one day, you know. And like she said, I didn't give money to the campaign. I didn't do all of this.
I hope her fans see it like that, because
she's still a great singer, so you can't.
It's a lot of great singers. It's a lot of great singers stuck right on church on the side of the corner that didn't make it to anywhere that she made it to. So that she's a good singer. It's a lot of good singers out here. I need to say no. I can't say.
Go ahead.
But I'm just saying that's nothing special. It's a lot of good singers out here. I'm just saying, like, I just hope this works out for her. I really do, because it'll be sad if it doesn't. I wish her the best.
I hope it works out for her too.
Me too.
I don't know. Hey, whatever.
It'd be a lot with these R&B artists. It'd be so R&B artists.
Oh yeah, so BET just premiered a 3-part edition of New Edition, and I don't know if y'all seen. Have any of y'all seen?
Look, I watched night 1, night 2, and the only reason why I'm missing night 3 is because I'm here right now for a joyous occasion. However, I will be catching the encore after this. Back to you, intro
Back
to you.
BFit. Now, have you grown up with New Edition? Do you know the story? Do you know what's going on with them? Because
I know a little bit about New Edition. I know that like their first contract, they got like jixed out of it. You know what I mean? They came back home, had no money to their name.
Yeah.
They did. They had $1.87 to split 5 ways.
Oh, wow.
I mean, I'm saying they had my little money.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
A little coin.
Little quarter.
Little coin.
Little quarter.
Yeah,
Little nigga.
talking about real coins right there.
I know.
Coins.
Silver coins. Might be bronze, actually.
Ooh, okay. Not even gold, huh? Just bronze. No, but I'm not too familiar with it. I think, can you inform us, Doctor? Tell us about the New Edition, because I think you know more.
Or just the group?
Just the group in general, right?
Well, I mean, they're definitely before my time. Let's not.
I think they before all of our time, really.
Hold on. No, but definitely, I mean, I don't want nobody thinking it's not, you know what I'm saying? But no, I like I said, I had 5 sisters.
But you watched all 3.
No, like I'm telling you, I had 5 sisters. I'm the 4th to last born. So, you know, my sister got me hip, and I heard a lot of New Edition, you know, coming up and everything. But the story is basically about this. I guess are they iconic? I don't know. That may be a stretch.
I mean, they're pretty
R&B,
iconic.
yeah. I mean, they weren't Michael Jackson or anything, or Jackson 5, but you know, they just had a rough life. You know, we all know Bobby Brown, we all know Ralph Tresvant, we know Johnny Gill, and we all know Belle Biv DeVoe. So they talk about those groups, how they got started, how they broke up, how they got back together, the bond of friendship, the bond of brotherhood. You know, and they're all still cool today. So, I mean, it just goes to
no, they're not.
They are all still cool.
Today.
They are all still cool today.
Still going through stuff today.
But, like family.
That's because they're not making money together no more.
Maybe that's why. But they are still cool. I mean, if you have a real friendship that long, y'all had to go through some drama. I mean, like, seriously. And they've been through some drama. Like, they tried to kill each other. And, you know, they tried, yes. What? So, I mean, fist fighting, and just, you know, going ham on each other, kick somebody out the group, come back into the group. So, I mean, they've gone through a lot. So, they're always going to have that bond, in my opinion.
You know, I think it's always tough to probably kick somebody out the group that's messing up the money.
Yeah.
And that just goes even with business. Like, sometimes when you have partners and stuff like that, if somebody is messing up the money, especially if somebody's messing up the money,
yeah,
you know, it's hard to keep them around and still work with them when you're trying to build something, you know?
Yeah.
So
then they got an attitude.
Yeah. But I did like. I only seen the first episode, the first part of the series, and I actually enjoyed it. Like I'm not really from that era, either, and it was great to see. I mean, it was just great. It was a great move. I mean, it was a great series for a little part of it.
Who's your favorite character so far? I mean, you only seen one, so.
I mean, I only seen one was when they was kids and stuff like that.
So
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I only seen up until when they was kids, but out of the new edition group, I mean, you could say I can say Bobby is the most familiar, but that's about it.
I love me a little Ralph Transman. But I'm starting to have a new respect for Mike Bivens because I didn't know like all this about him and how he was, and like how people saw how brilliant he was and told him he was smart, he can go to college, and then how he gained the business knowledge and started making power moves for himself and starting to figure out where he wanted to go. So I was like, oh, he did all that. Okay, so his swag was coming from somewhere.
You gotta do that. That's after they done lost all that money. They probably.
Well, I mean, now they got money. I mean, their story is just really, really sad. You got to read your contract. You got to have a lawyer. I mean, it's just really sad. But now, artists coming up, y'all shouldn't be going through this stuff because there's a lot of examples for people who went through this stuff. So y'all do your research and learn, okay? TLC, New Edition. Yeah, exactly. Y'all better get out these bad contracts, please.
Take all your money out.
They taking all your money out.
Yeah, but
it
was the highest rating premiere on the network of BET in the last 5 years. So they really racked in the ratings for BET. And BET should be happy.
They should be
is
happy.
Not what they used to be back in the day. They done sold out. I don't watch nobody's BET.
We don't got no more
But I came back.
We don't got no more.
We don't got. You know what? You said uncut. I didn't even catch that.
That just clicked for me too.
No, but we did.
And I'm like, yeah. Dude,
but it's true though.
No,
okay.
but BET was like really, really good back in the day. They was responsible for a lot of people saying they wanted to go to college. Like they was really trying to be, an example. And then once they got bought up by Viacom, Viacom owns MTV.
And Deborah Lee took over.
And they was like, the hell with the black plight. But I definitely came back to this, and I'll be going back to TV One after. Because TV One is more my style.
You like TV One?
I do. I like TV One.
Oh, Roland Martin.
I like Roland Martin. He don't play.
Roland Martin don't play.
When Roland Martin came to DC, I met Roland Martin. He's cool.
He does his thing.
Who's Roland Martin?
Roland Martin, he does TV. He does TV One. He does news.
Yeah.
He's a news anchor basically, but he don't play. He just be.
And he's
just
about
be going
a lot
in
for African American issues and things that affect us because our representation or people who speak for us is really small.
It's small.
And good people that speak for us too. But
yeah. He like that good uncle.
Yeah.
That didn't play. Like that didn't play. That was like, I don't care. Who your mama is. Like. You know what I'm saying?
Still beat your ass.
Yeah, I'm still beat your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like he's like that. Yeah, he's on that.
Definitely. So DMV area, we ask everybody when they come on the show, what is your relationship status? Are you single? Are you married? Are you?
Oh, I'm single.
Single?
Okay.
Yeah, because it's funny. We asked somebody. You remember last week?
What?
When we asked him, was he single?
And he ain't know.
He said. I mean, I don't know, but I'm getting married.
He gonna hear that. Oh yeah. We was like, what?
Don't let her hear the podcast. You might want to skip over.
Edit that out. That last part.
But how is the dating and relationship scene in the DMV? We always ask people, is it working out for you? Is it not? Do you need to go back to Massachusetts or what? What's the?
In Massachusetts? What they got in Massachusetts?
I told you I be feeling like I need to leave.
Find out I'm missing out on something. Go ahead. Well, I ain't missing out on nothing. Go ahead.
Your girl about to
My girl about to get me. Go ahead.
In the DMV area, I don't even know, honestly, because I don't. I'm coming out to Drinks and Conversation, and on your event,
and we done had some hookups at our event.
We
did.
I'm gonna try not to hook up. I'm gonna try to find something that I can kind of build something with.
Oh,
okay.
You see what I'm saying? Because I haven't found.
That's basically almost the same thing.
What?
That's a trial period. That's a trial. Talking about try. I mean, because you said, I mean, even though. I mean, okay.
You know what? That was smooth. That was really, I like that. Your 30-day BFit, nigga.
I need a 30-day guarantee. If money back guarantee.
All right. How many?
No, we don't give him money back. No money back. No guarantee.
I'm gonna take you out to eat, and if I gotta spend, I'm joking.
Well, let me ask you this, okay? Because we're gonna have plenty of ladies up in there. Now, what happens when you date someone, that, you know, a woman that's plus size, or a woman that's not? That's not. That's messed up.
That's so messed up.
That's not true.
I'm just saying, like, no, seriously, y'all know. Look,
why wouldn't I?
Look, I'm a big girl. No shade to the big girls. This is funny.
The best, all right.
Of course, it gotta be 2 plus size people. Gotta be 2 fit people.
What?
No,
it can be a
it don't have to be.
No. He said plus size. So I mean, like, so are you? It's like, are we like what is
plus size? Plump plus size. Either which one?
Like the plus size on the front of Lane Bryant is cool, but I mean the plus like.
Oh man!
No, I mean,
come on now.
No, I'm being
she
so
like
honest. I'm being so honest because I have a friend who's really fit, right? He's not here for plus size. I'm like, I'm serious. This is what my friend has told me. So I'm just saying, like, even if you see like a guy, I feel like someone who's really fit prefers to be with someone who's really fit. Now I may be wrong, but in my mind, that's
let's ask somebody that's really fit.
Okay, intro pics. What do you prefer?
No, hold on. I'm a lover, so I like the cushion with the cushion.
Hey man, go ahead and preach, brother.
But if you fit, I mean, do you have to have somebody? You don't have to have somebody that's fit.
Nah.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
ain't got to.
Just lay there.
Y'all can work out together. I don't know. I just thought maybe like, you know.
If she plus size and she wants to be down one size, then come ahead then.
Now you talking about one size. We said plus. So
I'm confused. What's plus size? Maybe I don't know what plus size is.
I mean,
maybe
just plus size is, you know, a thick girl.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
What's wrong with
thick?
Thick is great.
All right, but what about fat? Y'all want to use fat? All right. So what about a fat girl?
Well, there's a difference between fat and thick, though.
Okay.
If she thick, like,
that's
go
fine.
ahead. Like,
But let's say
cool.
fat. There's some fat girls out there.
I don't categorize thick as fat, so.
All right, but there's some fat girls out there. So
can you pull up a picture of
Fat,
something to show him?
no,
Because
is
I'm trying to.
we know
fat
we
like-
all know what fat is.
like 40 pounds overweight.
Yeah, at least 40,
like
50 pounds.
Oh, see, I was thinking like 100 or 200 pounds
Dang.
over.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. See, that's everybody's thinking of it differently.
Yeah. True.
Let's just say overweight. Just
If she-
overweight.
If she's overweight, I'm cool with it. If she
cool.
got a good personality, then yeah.
But now,
Yeah.
if she can't get out the bed and stuff, then that's
Nah,
the
that's
problem,
OD.
right?
Oh,
Now
yeah,
that's
that's-
handicap.
oh, no, that's different.
She
Like-
making fun of the handicap. That's handicap.
Shut up, because that's
My-
not what I'm saying.
My 300-pound
You
life
know
story,
what?
like,
I
nah,
know.
like,
Let me tell
if
if
she
she
look,
on
look,
AETV,
look.
nah, I'm
Now you
sorry.
can't get out the
I
bed
was just
now.
trying to gain a better understanding. That's no, y'all laughing. I'm dead serious right now, like for real. Because that's what I thought. Like I feel like big people want to be with big people. It's like it's a comfortable thing. Like
Okay,
you know,
so who you want? What kind of size you?
somebody who was a little overweight, right?
Okay.
Not fit, not.
So you can't date a fit.
outrageous.
You can't date a fit guy.
No,
Fit guy.
hell no, because I'm gonna feel like self-conscious about myself, and that's like my honest
Even if he
opinion.
makes you feel good.
He could try, but it still probably would be me to just be like, no.
So you got to be
no.
like, you fat too.
I gotta get
so
my shit together. That's
No,
the
okay,
way.
alright.
Get your shit together.
So you would pass up on a really fit guy?
I probably wouldn't like.
She is lying. She over here talking about Michael
No.
Bivins and everybody and stuff like
Michael
that.
Bivins ain't fit.
All
I mean, he
right.
was back in the day.
dang.
He was back in the day, but now he's not. But I'm just saying, I appreciate like his swag, how he come across,
Okay.
like you know his mental, how smart he is, and things like that.
So you would pass up
I'm-
somebody who's fit.
I'm not saying I would pass them up, but I'm just saying like it'll just be something with me where I would feel so uncomfortable.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe
Because they
like
got
in the
such a
process
nice
of
body and-
yeah, like maybe in the process I'll probably be like, oh, maybe I need to work out more and probably try to get it together. But still, it'll be like, oh my god, this fucking is so fit. Like, what am I? No, like
That's why y'all
I mean,
can
I
work
get
out
it, I
have
get
together.
that. I just
I get
you know.
it. That's just like sometimes with as guys, you'd be like, dang, that's like being with a model. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind
Exactly.
of like, dang, you with a model, but then, you know, But then it's like an ego booster too, because you're like, dang, I pulled a model.
Yeah.
You know, but at the same time,
Reverse.
and then people be like, well, what the hell they doing with you?
like the ugly duckling with the pretty duck.
Yeah.
You like,
It's
how did
like
that
it
happen?
happens every day, and I get it. But sometimes it's like, oh, you just assume that certain things would be like certain ways. Like that's all. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, hey.
Be a late
Who they
bloomer.
try to come for me, y'all? Oh my gosh.
You came for the fat ladies.
No, I love the fat ladies. Oh my goodness. See, me and my fat friends, they talk candidly. Like I know, because
What's this,
people
a
are
club?
like, no, you can't say this about fat people. No, you can't say this about fat people. I know fat people who are very comfortable being fat, and they like will understand. They'll be like, no,
They're
I
confident.
understand, and they like because I speak with them, they will totally get me. So no other fat people don't come for me because I know that
And we all are work in progress.
Amen.
I like that. That was good.
Yeah.
BFit, thank you for coming through, man.
Absolutely.
You
This is
shared
amazing.
so much great insight, so much great information.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna take this back to my friend, and we're gonna talk about it, and we're gonna see what we could do. In
Give your friend a
2017.
shout out.
Because
Shout out, friend. What's their name?
friend,
What's the name?
he'd rather stay.
Oh,
You know what I'm
okay,
saying?
okay.
They don't want too much attention. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? You being the
AJ,
public
he's
eye.
talking about
I
you.
know, right? But we hope that you come to Drinks and Conversation.
Absolutely.
And come and check us out, because we're gonna have, some people there for you.
I'm sorry, I keep talking. When the book drop, you definitely have to come back.
Oh yeah,
Definitely have to come back.
Yeah. So give people once again your information where they can get in contact with you, where they can get the
Kangen water.
Kangen water.
Yeah.
So
Say it
because
one
I'm gonna
more
get
time
some of
for the road.
the Kangen water.
There you go.
All right.
All right now.
So and do this challenge, and we're gonna post it. We're gonna put it out there because I'm definitely willing to change my water. So yes, and so let people know how we can get in touch with you.
Clixo, so CLYXO.com/BNGAMPA. Enter. And then you'll find my Facebook all the way to my YouTube. You can definitely send me a message on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat me, whatever you got to do. Slide in my DM so you can get this agua.
Now that sounded a little. I need DS so you can get this power.
That was funny.
Hey, I am single.
There y'all go. Y'all gonna be dating the trainer soon. All right, well, we up out of here, y'all.
Yes, y'all.
It's been a great show.
Absolutely.
And thank you for coming through.
Thank you so much.
And you're welcome to come back anytime.
Anytime.
We need to. It's a work in progress. We're a work in
Absolutely.
progress. We trying to get fit.
Hopefully
trying
we
to
got
get
some
healthy.
results by the next time he come back.
Hell yeah. Hopefully we can
Okay.
tell you. And we're gonna do this challenge. All right.
Do it.
All right. So we up out of here, y'all.
Peace.